Welcome, curious minds, to another deep dive.
Great to be here.
Today we're looking at something pretty interesting coming out of Greece, specifically from the Soupas Sol Sogras, the Zografos model schools. They've just launched this new initiative. They're calling it Akadusi Pudo Kate.
Which translates to education that is heard.
Exactly. And our mission today, well, it's not just to explain this new era of acoustic learning, as they put it. We want to really dig into how it works.
Right. And why now?
Yes, why now? And most importantly, what does it actually offer you, our listener, in trying to keep learning in this crazy fast world?
Okay, let's unpack this.
Let's do it.
What's fascinating here, I think, is the philosophy behind it all. It's quite bold.
How so?
Well, the Zografos model schools are essentially saying, in a world moving at lightning speed, knowledge must find us, not the other way around.
Okay, that's a strong statement. Not just about convenience, then.
No, I don't think so. It seems deeper than that, rooted in this belief in lifelong learning, the power of, well, substantial education.
Substantial. I like that word here.
Yeah. So this whole acoustic learning era they're talking about, it's meant to embody those values, not just push content out, but really think about how you access it, how you absorb it.
Meeting the learner where they are, both like mentally and physically.
Precisely. That seems to be the goal.
So the announcement itself, they're calling it a new era, the era of acoustic learning. That sounds significant, like a real shift.
It does. It definitely challenges the traditional classroom model, doesn't it? The idea that you have to be somewhere specific at a specific time.
Right. So for our listener who's maybe, juggling work, family, commuting, trying to find those moments, how does this idea of knowledge finding them actually work in practice? How does it fit?
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, that phrase, knowledge must find us, it really hits on a modern problem, right?
Time poverty, information overload.
Exactly. Both. We're always moving, schedules are packed. Finding solid blocks of time for focused study is, well, it's tough.
Tell me about it.
So the schools explicitly say the purpose here is to give meaning to your time wherever you are.
Okay.
That's not just marketing fluff, I think. It feels like a direct answer to that learner who feels overwhelmed but still wants accessible, relevant info.
So it's about integration. Making learning part of the day, not separate from it.
Yes. Integrating it seamlessly so you can absorb complex stuff without hitting pause on your whole life.
During the commute, maybe? Or walking the dog?
Absolutely. Turning those, otherwise kind of passive moments into active learning, that's the potential.
Okay, I can see the appeal. But what stops this from just being, say, another audiobook or lecture recording? You mentioned substantial earlier. How do they make it a real journey of thought?
Good question. The material mentions a series of carefully selected podcasts. That carefully selected part suggests curation, quality control.
Right, not just rando stuff.
And the fact that their director of studies, Mr. Aris Zografos, is guiding these, that's a strong signal.
Yeah, having the educational leadership directly involved, that implies a certain standard.
It really does. It suggests they're thinking hard about the how. How do you translate that promise? Every episode is not just a lesson. It is a journey of thought, substance, and interaction with knowledge into audio.
Especially without visuals or classroom back and forth?
Exactly. This raises an important question. How do you engineer that journey in audio? It's a pedagogical challenge.
So what do you think they're doing?
Well, it's unlikely they're just reading lectures aloud. My guess is they're using techniques like breaking down complex ideas, maybe using storytelling.
Making it more engaging.
Yes, engaging, and maybe even using sound design subtly to prompt reflection, perhaps. Think less monologue, more guided exploration.
A guided intellectual expedition. I like that.
Yeah. The journey of thought suggests a narrative structure within each episode. Start with a question, explore different angles, build understanding.
So posing questions for you, the listener, to think about.
Possibly. Making listening active, not passive. That seems key.
Okay, that makes sense for the journey part. What about the substance you highlighted? How does that come across in audio?
Substance, to me, implies depth, rigor. It means going beyond surface-level stuff.
So providing context, background, different viewpoints.
Exactly. Maybe diving into nuances, debates within a field. If they tackle a big topic, say climate change policy,
Right.
a substantive approach wouldn't just list policies. It might explore the economic impacts, the ethical arguments, the scientific disagreements, all woven into a narrative you can follow.
And the carefully selected part means they're ensuring quality.
That's how I read it. It suggests a curated path cutting through the noise, delivering dense, valuable information efficiently.
Which brings us back to fitting it into daily life. They actually list scenarios, don't they?
They do.
Whether you're walking, traveling, or seeking a few moments of quality self-improvement, our podcasts are here to accompany you.
It underlines that convenience, that versatility.
But it's convenience with that deeper intention we talked about. You don't need a dedicated desk or hours blocked out.
Right. You integrate it. It's almost revolutionary in its simplicity, but the thinking behind it feels quite profound.
How so? What's the deeper philosophy?
It connects directly to their statement. Because true education is not limited to classrooms and hours. It is a way of thinking.
Okay, I remember that line.
And then they extend it beautifully for this initiative. And now it is also a way of listening.
Ah, connecting listening directly to thinking.
Yes, it's powerful. It reframes listening itself as an active educational process. It suggests education is continuous, fluid, dynamic. It moves with you.
So those moments on the train or waiting in line, they become opportunities for real learning.
That's the invitation. To cultivate a mindset where listening is thinking, connecting ideas, building understanding, even while you're just, moving through your day.
Especially for subjects that are conceptual or narrative-driven, maybe. History, philosophy.
Absolutely. Audio can be incredibly powerful for abstract ideas. It lets you build the mental picture yourself.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener?
Well, it seems Zografos model schools are offering a pathway.
A pathway to meaningful learning that fits your life.
Exactly. Accessible? Yes, but also adaptable. Using audio not just for convenience, but as a tool for thoughtfully designed intellectual engagement.
It's a promise, then. Continuous self-improvement. Knowledge when you need it, how you need it.
Delivered in a way that respects your time and aims for genuine understanding.
It's a pretty compelling offer in today's world.
It really is. And it makes you wonder, could this shift towards education that is heard actually, reshape our learning habits more broadly?
How do you mean?
Well, could it change what we even mean by being well-informed or educated? If learning becomes this constant integrated thing.
Less about formal settings, more about continuous engagement with ideas.
Perhaps. Could it lead to, maybe, a more deeply and consistently informed society? It's a provocative thought.
Definitely food for thought.
So when they say, press play, let's begin. It's an invitation, isn't it?
An invitation to explore what this new way of listening, this new way of learning could unlock for you.
Precisely. Starting whenever you're ready.